Now we're going to move over to Tracie Groves, who's going to give a very brief overview. If you haven't done this already, you're probably going to need to do it soon, is to learn about the Click portal. So Tracie?
Hi, I had to unmute myself. Sorry. I'm going to share my screen. If just give me 2 seconds here to do that. Okay. Yes. Hi. As Jill had said, I am Tracie Groves. I am the Training Programs Coordinator for Research Information Systems. And as she indicated, this is a very, very brief overview. I don't have a lot of time. I definitely don't want to take up any more time than I was allotted. So I do want to just give you a very brief overview of some of the things that Research Information Systems does, as well as the Click software, and basically what I do. So I do want to give you my contact information and make sure that you feel free and comfortable to contact me anytime. I can always promise I will respond. I can't always promise that I will know the answer, but I definitely can promise that I will respond, and I will get you the answer if I don't know it, or I will put you in touch with the person who I know can answer it for you. So never hesitate to reach out with any questions, concerns regarding software that we use at UB for research. Let me get started real quick just by telling you a little bit about Research Information Systems. RIS serves both research administrative staff and the greater UB community. We support administrative web applications such as department business applications, as well as the Click portal, which I think all of you will be using most likely in regard to your research. We do role changes, user requests, department assignments, etc., as well as some, some problem solving if need be. We do data requests. We manage the Encore clinical trial management system, which you may be using as well. And some other websites regarding UB, like the central study registration form that we've created, as well as editing and publishing websites for the UB website. The applications that you typically use for research at UB are the Click portal, which I'm going to be telling you a little bit more about here in just a second. But there is also Encore, which supports research activities and compliance, allowing for enhanced trial management, robust reporting, enrollment tracking, and accurate and clinical research billing. But there's also two survey building web softwares that we support as well. There is REDCap, which we have had for quite some time, and the newest feather in our cap is Qualtrics. Qualtrics is an online survey building tool. It's the newest one we have. It's very similar to REDCap, but maybe just a little more user-friendly. Generally, for big projects, REDCap is kind of the go-to, but for individual surveys, for research-related surveys, Qualtrics is the software. So we do have support for all of these different research softwares. Click is the software that I was asked to talk about a little bit today. So Click automates the submission, review, and approval process while managing all major administrative aspects of the research and compliance lifecycle. So starting with proposal development, working your way through compliance and eventual project closeout. The Click portal improves research submission efficiency with 6 modules that integrate with one another. So there's basically 6 modules that Click uses that encompass the whole gambit of research, starting from proposal through closeout. You've got agreements, which provides an electronic system for management of research-related contracts and agreements. You've got conflict of interest, which provides an electronic system for management of research-related conflict of interest disclosures. This is definitely something that you're going to be getting familiar with very, very soon. The 2025 conflict of interest, excuse me, the conflict of interest form is going to be sent out probably in the next week or two. And you're going to be asked to complete it. So if you do have questions or concerns as you're completing your conflict of interest form, I do have trainings, but also I am available to help you. Just reach out and we can certainly discuss it. There's the grants, which provides an online system for developing internal routing proposal for all sponsored funding submissions. IACUC provides streamlined ways for researchers to create and submit protocols involving animal subjects. And then IRB provides streamlined ways for researchers to create and submit protocols for human subjects. And then finally, there is safety, which provides a way for researchers to identify any hazardous material, biosafety, radiation, chemicals, and stem cells that will be part of the experimental protocol. Click uses a system called smart forms. And basically the idea of a smart form is that you answer questions, and based on your responses, Click determines what form or questions you're going to complete next. So there are 9 basic smart forms within Click that you complete, and then based on your responses, you may have to complete additional forms or answer additional questions on those forms. These smart forms improve the efficiency and completion of research submission and review. For all of these components, all of these modules that are in Click, I do offer trainings as well as all of the other research related software. Training is provided for all of the systems, and that is done by me. I do try to keep ongoing training workshops being held. However, if there is something that you need a little extra help on, or you have questions, or you don't see an upcoming training on, definitely reach out to me. I do also offer one-on-one coaching to serve and support the system, the electronic system. So, if you do have questions or concerns, we can definitely help you out one way or the other, whether it's through a group training or one-on-one coaching. You can find the upcoming trainings on our website, which is buffalo.edu/research/research services/training. But if you go to the website, to the training website, you'll get a list of all of the training workshops that are coming up. You'll be able to register right there, but you'll also get my contact information here as well. I know we don't have much more time. I only have maybe 1 or 2 minutes, but I want to just open it up. If you do have any questions, I have a couple of minutes. I'm happy to answer them. Okay. Well, I know I didn't give an awful lot of information, but really the whole purpose was just to give you an overview of what I do and what we do as a department. And I'm always happy to help you out. So if you have any issues, questions, concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out anytime, and I'd be happy to assist.
Tracie, we do have one question in the chat, if you have 1 second. So the investigator is asking, what % of grants funded use the Encore platform?
The Encore platform is typically used by the clinical researchers in the health services. So I couldn't tell you %, but I can tell you that if you're doing some sort of an interventional or behavioral study, you're most likely going to be using Encore for billing.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, Tracie.
You're
appreciate you taking the time. I know you are very limited by how much you could talk about, but we did want to just present your face. You can introduce yourself and what is offered by the Research Information Services. So thank you very much again for taking the time.